And now the eruption of Legacy players arriving at the A bomb site. So smoke's out for Library, another Moto and Long. I'm actually going to go through that Long smoke into the archway. Potential B split being set up here. Apex getting some early ears on this, and Rob's coming to come over. He's going to clear out one with the Dual Berettas. Apex under a little bit of pressure at the van, but he's got Robs to protect him. And the Dual Berettas unleash damage as ZywOo comes in alongside of him. It is Dumao left 1v5. And it would take something unbelievable to even get close to this, and that is not going to happen. Vitality with the new colors. Well, not so much new colors, just new more of it. Jumping around as Flames unleashed with a great flash from Apex. It's crazy, it's wild, and it hasn't really worked out here for Vitality.
Counter-Strike players everywhere clawing their eyes out. Okay, utility down at the B bomb site. Mezzi's rotating over with his MP9, but if they don't get that kill in middle on Nissim, they might just call for the save. However, who knows where the confidence and ego might be for this Vitality squad. Maybe Mezzi challenges a little bit, but I think they're always going to be locked out of this.
Rob's about to get a fight here at top mid. At least he looked like he was. He has fled the scene quite audibly going back in towards CT. He's trying to get over to his teammates here.
I know, it's weird that it feels like they're going for this. They have to know that late mid would be like a late banana, but he's actually going around through CT spawn. Retake hasn't even started yet.
Well, time is really ticking. It's short on the fuse, and that flank come around the back. It's going to make this safe call pretty difficult as well.
So I think what they've been doing is showing the presence and okay, they're coming in really, really late. I didn't think they were going to commit. There's no time for it. So I think they were trying to step up and make it feel like that retake was coming in any moment to get as many exit kills as possible. They've actually done a great job of taking tons of weapons away from the Legacy side.
ZywOo with the AWP looking down mid. It's going to free up Apex to start making his way down with the rifle. Oh, Apex spots the head of Nissim looking the wrong way. ZywOo posted up waiting for the T-Star's peak, not too far off. Would have been a devastating second blow to the Legacy buy here.
Yeah, well, I think unfortunately for Legacy, they're stuck in that position where they have complete control of Banana with all 4 players here, so they might just kind of fall into a B hit late with the man disadvantage. Such an easy thing to just slip into. So going to try and chuck a little bit of utility towards the A bomb site. They've smoked off like a palace pop, but the kill's coming out at the B bomb site. That fake pulls nobody away. And Lado and Dumao yet again, those two with the bomb and a 2 versus 5.
Well, they blow it open, gives Lado a kill on Mezzi. But Apex to respond straight through that smoke, leaving Dumao in Banana. The flank for ZywOo. It's not going to be a continued push. He's just going to post up and make sure that if he tries to exit Banana, he is a real goner.
And Rops is already swinging. Ooh, there's the Molotov. Dumao's going to have to hustle right into Rops' waiting arms. 4-1. No issues for Vitality so far in Inferno. All right, ZywOo holding the angle. First shot is his. Nice and easy. Smoke to make things awkward, Molotov to delay, but they're going to be coming through that, and they're being wrapped around as well. So Rops has the tough job, but bailed out by Apex. Still left in the wind. ZywOo's got to get a new position, and he's caught.
Oh, taken out inside of the site. And so Legacy fight their way into the A bomb site. Flames, he's going to come over and have a little sniff around, but not going to amount to much though.
That's a nice round from Legacy. That was maybe the first time it felt like on a T-side round they were able to really put awkward extended pressure on the defense. You could see Rops in no man's land having to watch Rap side just as Apex gets the kill and he can turn around. They're coming out of halls. The Molly has faded. They're coming through the smoke. Nothing is in no off. He has an M4.
Yep, no AWP in sight though. Rob's going to go down as he gets aggressive to the end of the hallway and down the stairs. Nissim's waiting for him, so 5v4 for Legacy. They've got the advantage to work with early here.
I mentioned how many things had to go. Oh, hold the phone, hold the phone.
Oh, this is good. Creep it up on Apex, and Flames is going to come out and protect him.
Oh, the off shot is there. Apex came back for a little bit more, wanted to chuck out that last flashbang. Legacy was in transition to go back to the A bomb side. Lux and Lado were on their horses, but they hit the pause after that kill, so going to slow things down with the man advantage. I mentioned so many things have to go right if Legacy want to win this series against Vitality. Well, this is one of those things that could go right for them. Money's not in a great place for Vitality.
Oh, ZywOo able to trade 1 kill back, but his teammate's gone, and so ZywOo's put under a lot of pressure in pit. His teammate's a long way off. Flame's only getting to the archway now, so you either have a ZywOo step up, More difficult round ahead, and that flash, not one of his best, but he's still got the rifle, he's got teammates, and ZywOo nearly wins it on his own, but now it falls to Flames inside of the site. Sads into the AWP, will it make the difference? And yes, it will. Sadson connects the shot at the end on Flames and stops them from being able to win it.
What a hard-fought round for Legacy. This can change the entire nature of the map if Legacy can win it and force Vitality onto a save. Flash is coming in, Flamesy spins, perfect timing, precision on the shot as well.
The weakest weapon in play for Vitality, getting the opening kill. And no trade potential for Legacy. They have to slip away, just let that happen.
Ooh. I like this call to play retake as well. Boost should be good for at least one, and then you play the advantage.
Throwing the smoke down as well. Flames looking for a second out of the MP9. He's not going to get it. Lado clears it. Enough time for him to consider that position, be methodical. Apex to pull one kill back for Vitality. Bomb plant coming in, and yeah, still a retake. Mezzi's incredibly low on HP though, and 5.
Yeah, and Sadson just ate that entire Molotov through the plant, so down to 24. ZywOo gets one, that up shot, a narrow miss.
As well.
Yeah, lines it up through the smoke.
Sick from ZywOo. One kid on the back of Apex. It's all on Nissim. And he's going to get caught by Apex, so effective retake from Vitality. Good work done in the opening kill from Flames and closed out. Well, looking at the group, they've got G2 in it, former champions. Not really in that kind of form right now.
I'd say a different team.
Yeah, very, very different team. We've got the Mongols in the group as well, and Furia. So Vitality certainly would be favorites no matter which group they're in, but certainly so in this group. That's a lot of bullets, and finally enough to bring down Flames. Took a while.
Yeah, they saw him jump or going into the smoke right at the end, and just chaos ensues. Another boost up over. Apex is here, ready for the fight, and there's
oh my God, okay.
the jumping AK-47 for no good reason. But if you're a Legacy, you have to say that battle took so long. Extended fight at the half wall. There's got to be a third player here. Sadson trying to bait out the shot. Mezzi deep in towards Emo and dark spot.
Molotov down, burning a little bit more of Sadson, but Lato's going to cut through Mezzi on the defense. ZywOo making the rotation over. Rops is still a long way off. He's in the apartments. He's got to fight, and he's going to lose it against Nissim.
Yeah, but if ZywOo wants to actually go for this, you go right now.
Yeah,
after that
it's
kill.
going to be good. Oh, it's just not the right spot. It looked like Sadson was playing dark, but through the X-ray threw me off. He's actually in front of it, so the grenade does not connect to him, and so without that kill, ZywOo retreating. He's going to be very aware of the fact that there is someone lurking to try and take that AWP out of his hand, so pistol out. Doesn't matter. Nissim, nice shot on the flick over to the head.
Yeah, really well done. Recovers the op, can pass it over to a teammate. So nice job from Legacy out of the timeout. They get that round win.
Mezzi to fall first, so they get Sadson back on the op. Dumao to follow up. And Flame's the only player here for Vitality, getting a kill in round 12.
Yeah, it's going to get scrappy from here in this 3-on-4. It's a long time to be playing with the disadvantage on Inferno if you're Vitality.
Currently, Flames still over here. He's had a great start to the game, 11-5.
Yeah, but look at the timings. Like, Vitality thought the B site would have been hit during that period. Rops is now shifted off.
So Flames has to step up here. He needs to delight him. He needs to cut the numbers. He's done very well, and in fact, nearly all Flames. He does get taken out eventually. So now a 2v1 is actually Flames is not the only casualty. It's ZywOo that's left now 1v2. And this is a doable one for him. He's got time. The bomb isn't planted yet. He's running up Banana.
Ooh, they're waiting patiently. Sadson hasn't moved yet. They can hear footsteps.
Yeah, but he cuts sound. He cuts sound.
Yeah, but the smoke drop behind him. So now ZywOo, how do you want to play this?
Look how much utility he's got. 3 pieces to work with. A smoke to create some cover. A corridor created to allow him the space to move into the site, to isolate the fights. But a good spam down through the coffins. And not bad at all here from Legacy. 5 rounds against the world's best. Utility coming in towards the B-bomb site, and the Jewel Berettas from Dumao laying down a little bit of damage. Mezzi will trade him out, Flames to follow up, and we have got a 5v3 short away here for Vitality.
Yeah, this retake ain't happening. They're not even in CT spawn just yet. Nissim and Lux are there, turning the corner, spamming into the smoke, but it ain't happening. Pistol round for Vitality. It's 8-5. Nice and easy.
8-5, scoreline building. Inferno is the first map of play. Dust 2 coming up next for Vitality. Mirage, if we need it. Don't really feel like we do, but it's there.
And outside of that, we got a lot of Counter-Strike at IEM Dallas each and every day this week coming up today. Well, actually on the B stream, because we have 2 streams running. 3D Max Gamer Legion is in their 3rd map, a very close affair if you want to pull that one up. And then later on today, Mal's taking on BC Game, G2 taking on Lin Vision, Falcons taking on NRG, Mongols, Furia, and Aurora Heroic. It's fine, he just turns into the bait. It's all good, he's got a MAC-10 anyways. Still going to be the first one around the corner. Dumal positioned over at Sandbags. Lotto with a flash in hand, primed and ready for the call.
Bang. Nade straight to the chest. And ZywOo does not turn into the bait, he turns into the predator as he just peeks around the corner. It's Dumal to go down first.
And all 3 A defenders were playing lane, so the rotation is about as far away as it possibly can be. Smoke broken open, that's the kill. Sadzin is the only one even close, and he's pulled the ripcord. Retake will not be happening as Legacy back off and Vitality get to double digits. Apex hasn't even had to dig into the playbook yet. I mean, this has kind of been take banana control, wait 30, 40 seconds, take the next stage of control, and hit the B bomb site, and it's working.
So the winner of this game will go on to play the winner of 3D Max Gamer Legion, the matchup you were mentioning just earlier on, Jason. ZywOo at the front of the attack, straight out through banana. Tickles his toes in the flames. It's a little awkward, but ZywOo still comes out on top of the fight, of course, and survives on 5 HP.
This is what I mean. Like, stop me. I dare you. You know, like, that's a nice swing from Lux. A little bit crazy. Got a little bit fortunate with the bullet spread. Utility's going to keep him boxed in, but he disappears into the smoke. So man advantage now for Legacy, and you haven't been able to say that too many times throughout this map. 4 on 3. Rops flames in Mezzy.
They've got a decent utility for this final B execute. And so 3 on 2 in terms of the player count. That smoke blocked from Lux boosted up. They'll start dishing out their final pieces. No one from the A defense is rotating. That grenade has got one of the kills they need, and Lotto goes down. So right back in favor of Vitality. It's map point.
You can't help but feel bad. Rops doesn't even realize you have the bomb just yet. He's been called back in. He was going to handle the flank, so tosses it over, gets back to his position because Sadzin is coming. Nissim and Sadzin split. One from CT spawn, one from banana. They've just got to win individual fights. And already Sadzin on the back foot.
Hey, even a 4v3 can't make it look too pretty towards the end. Mezzy steps up into the church.
They have no kits though. They're not like this is. They can't win this.
They have 1 kit.
They do have a kit. I take it back.
Yep, Sadzin has a kit on his back. Rops up on first oranges and flames. Regardless, Jason, they can't win it. And it's going to be map point here for the side of Team Vitality.
Yeah, 7 chances, 7-round lead.
Vitality stay composed, even a player down. And now looking to just tip the scales to close out Inferno without too much of a stress test. Lux all the way down bottom mid. ZywOo's going to hear it. He's going to turn, and a headshot delivered straight to the Lux brain. Lotto sprayed down. Satzin's going to chime in, and in combination, it's 2 kills, but it's answered back by Flames alone.
Bomb is dropped all the way back at T-Ramp. I imagine Apex and Flamesy are saying, Rops, that's your job, my brother. Go get it.
And we're just going to get kills as we push to the CT smoke. Apex walks right into Sadzin, and we've got 1 player left here for Legacy. It is Nissim 1v3.
Yeah, and he's getting flanked out as well. They don't even care about the bomb. They're just waiting for the indication, and now they know. Apex calls out the bullets. Rops getting a little bit closer. Nissim is aware, wins the fight. Okay, this is still on, but he thinks it's the B bomb site. The bomb is bailing out and going to A, so even if he finds Apex.
Well, Flames is a little bit in limbo, now realizes, yep, commitment into the A site is the call, so sends himself over that.
And Apex backing off as well. So all the way back around to the A bomb site we go. Flames has found safety in the pit. Apex coming up mid. Nissim is here. And starting to wander in and see what he's got to contend with.
Creeping ever closer. Flames, he could be anywhere. He could be anywhere in the site. He could be in the graveyard, in the pit.
It's a horror movie.
Yeah, there's a lot of angles to check here for Nissim, and he's realized his time is running thin. And as soon as he does so, Flames peaks up. The world the world #1 are here in Dallas, and it's exactly what you expect from Vitality. Dumal has a lot of utility.
Well, it better be put into play here because it's a lot of setup for Lux. It's a lot of resource in this direction. Flash, when they hear the sound cue, he'll take a peek with it. Nade to follow up could soften up some damage, but Lux has already been taken out. And it's a smoke instead. And Vitality will be okay with that.
A lot of grenade damage done in the end. Vitality, Molotov goes into the site. Apex being a nuisance at long as the rest of the attack comes through short. Dumao, oh buddy, you gotta land something at least here. He's got one, goes back again, couldn't get it. So Mezzi able to take him out. So bomb plant coming in, and the pistol is there for Vitality.
Apex played a perfect round. You're exactly right. Just a little peek, just a little nuisance, just being annoying and making it so they cannot focus on just one fight. And now if you're Vitality, you can have some fun with this. So a little bait and switch inside the bomb site. Rops crouched down, letting ZywOo take the fights, and he'll peek his head up as soon as ZywOo dies. If he dies.
If he dies, that is certainly
he won't.
The more important word, but yeah, he's not going to be putting himself in harm's way, at least for the first few seconds of this post plant. Rops will send himself forward to fight in towards Nissim. Pistol already confirmed here for Vitality. Now 4 players stay up for now.
It is like Inferno. It is just like Inferno. It is just...
Told you, Apex is the greatest in-game leader right
Let's go B. Well, we yell at Snacks for this, but Apex, we love him for it.
Yes. Well, Nissim, first kill's his. Apex to respond, and right now for Vitality, it hasn't necessarily gone so well for them.
Hold the phone, look at Mezzi. Mezzi's dropped back. He's going to have an engagement here. Low health. Is he prepared for this? It's a headshot angle. Dumao not ready. He's been spotted. Oh, he's pinned down against the wall. You'll get one, but nothing left.
Yeah, gets traded out, no problem in the end, but minute 9 seconds left. Still plenty of time for Vitality to get into a better position. Obviously, the initial B play gets stopped.
But Lux has it all to do. No utility. Smoke at the doors. Molotov back plat. Nissim making his move in lower dark. So Lux is on his own for some time.
Whoop. Well, not around for much longer as Apex just hits that headshot with ease. Lux waits under the window. Here comes Nissim through the tunnels. His teammate a long way off, all the way back in CT's spawn. You don't want to put that off in harm's way if there's no chance of getting into it, and there is no chance at getting into this round.
This is where I feel like there's small details that the team like Legacy can pick up on, and I don't know if it probably wouldn't change the nature of the match overall, but maybe enough of these things improve over time, it gets better. But you have Nissim executing this flank into lower dark. Lux is just holding an angle inside the B bomb site that's basically like, I'm going to win or lose this fight when it comes in. If Lux is playing more with the philosophy to delay, you know, we have a lot of utility running in it. But if he's actually buying time for Nissim to get closer, grabs one kill, survives, that round has a much higher percentage chance of winning than him just holding an angle and waiting for the fight. That being said, it's much easier said than done when you consider the amount of Molotovs and flashbangs and smokes that rain in during that set piece. So the op shifts out to support between the A bomb site and long. Dumao looks like he wants to get a little bit frisky and aggressive with long doors. Meanwhile, Vitality has stepped out middle with smoke. Lado and Nissim to defend the mid to B split.
Grenade blows open. Lux takes 2 down straight away. Mezzi and Flames gone. Nissim inside of the site. Good work from behind the big box. And he goes out again, but ZywOo's going to take his head off of the AWP. And because of that kill, there's still a shot at this. 19 seconds left. Apex gets through the window, and the bomb gets planted.
Okay, there's 2 Molotovs, so they can chuck those wherever they want them, whichever choke point. But Apex caught through the door, and it's all on ZywOo. He's got nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go, nowhere to hide as he gets taken out straight away. Headshot to come through, and first round on the board here for the side of Legacy. All right, that has to be the start of the comeback, though, for Legacy to establish some defense here, but it's a quick, long response for Vitality, trying to get out here quite quickly. It's going to be Apex to go down through the smoke. Long spray from Rops that does not work out. And he need to try and trade.
He ran the route specifically for that exact fight, so he'll be a little frustrated that he missed the opportunity.
How? Okay, that looked very close. Sadsin just about missing out on the shot. And I don't know how Flames made it across, but the fire at his feet, he's still standing, still fighting, and finally burns. Sadsin will grab him from the grave.
Yeah, that was a tense situation. Flamesy just makes his move a little bit early while the Molotov is still up. This is all on ZywOo's op. In fact, it definitely is now as that kill comes in and spammed through the car.
All right, 2 in a row.
Yeah, a little bit of late life out of Legacy here on Dust 2, or getting started a little bit late. Plenty of time to recover the half.
ZywOo looking for the mid pick. Smoke comes up, lets the shot ring out, and then they blow open the smoke at the bottom doors, and Rops is the first victim of the round. So Vitality trying to respond with a long play.
Yeah, well, that equally Legacy's ready for it. Dumao spamming the smoke, making sure if anyone's swinging, he might be able to do a little bit of damage to them. Zaiwu's found some safety over in pit. Luxon, Sadzin gonna stand on catwalk, defend that part of the map. Apex lurking over at Xbox and middle. Well, especially because they have no smoke, so expect a flash peek. Flash from Zaiwu, Mezzi, and Flamesy just fight towards CT spawn. It's about the only option they've got.
Oh, Mezzi getting caught, trying to cross on over. Flames going to be picked up. Dumao making sure that the bomb goes down, and nothing for Vitality. Not a single kill in this round.
Okay, 3 in a row, and actually pretty clean wins for Legacy altogether. Money has grown in a nice way, so they've got to be feeling a little bit more comfortable on their CT side. 5 players survived that round, 3 in the previous 2 rounds they win.
A little bit of frustration for Apex, who was lurking around mid so quietly and getting caught as he turned his back. Here goes Lado into the lower tunnels.
What?
Rops is actually coming on top of that fight with the Tech 9. Flash goes down. Oh my god, he got away with a second. How has he got away with both?
I don't know, that first one had to be nasty. He's on a heater. He wants them all. 3 kills for Rops. He's got one in CT spawn. He knows it. He's playing Gladiator. Stepping forward into the next fight.
Rops is just wrecking them. So much time left in the round, and finally Rops will go down. To Mao and Nissim.
That damn smoke.
That damn smoke indeed. They've got to try and recover this 2v4. Rops has put Vitality in pretty much an unlosable position, confirmed now by Apex's kill. Grenade to Dumao, just for some extra salt into the wound. And Vitality making no secret about their reposition over to the B-bomb side. Dumao making his way through middle. Zaiwu's going to see him and win the fight with a deagle. So Rops opens up, Zaiwu closes.
That's the door. Not slamming shut, but that's rough when you fight so hard to win 3 in a row to give yourself this opportunity. I can't believe Rops just destroys Lux like that. The follow-up flashbang from Flames, it's perfect. Lado's committed to the fight, gets blinded, can't track Rops. 6-3. This time they back away from it. They only send a couple of players, leave Rops, and everyone else moves elsewhere. So let's see if Legacy gets a little jumpy and a little bit nervous around the long play late.
Well, it's a good opening here for Lato. Zaiwu to go down first.
That's a great way to break the smoke to find that kill. Not for you, but for your teammate. Close to double doors. Take note of that one. Flashbang over the wall. Flamesy is going to come in, and they're so blind.
Yeah, he nearly gets 2 for 1 there. Now Sadzin getting caught in the open. Flames does get a second before he burns to a crisp. That molly slows Vitality down a short. Rob's not able to win the long-range fight. 40 seconds left. Vitality fall to 2 players, and this could be the response that Legacy need. Mezzi stepping up now. He's got Apex just in behind him. 29 seconds, awkward fights, glimpses of their opponents, but not enough to comfortably take any of the kills. And now Mezzi, good shot. Needs more, but the flank was coming in all the time. And so Vitality unable to follow up off of the back of the Rops round, and that's Legacy making sure they're staying in this. Apex to unleash Flames. And he's just going to go around the corner right into Lux. An attempted fight with the MAC-10 does not go the way of Vitality.
Your execute. Rops in a lurk position in middle, and here we go.
Sadzin blinded, keeps his head down, goes back into the peak. Flash ready to go over the top of the site. Sadzin not able to land the flick. Mezzi just runs him down, closes down the space. Vitality into the site. 10 seconds as that bomb starts to get planted. And the final catwalk execution has put Vitality in a winning position here.
Ooh, I thought they might actually need catwalk because they don't have long in this post plant, so it's going to be a little bit sketchy for Vitality. Not the most comfortable positions you can fight from, so a real chance for Legacy.
They're quite squished in, committed to the bomb site. Vitality hoping they can fight their way out of this one, but Dumao is creeping up silently, not spotted yet. In fact, the timing is perfect as Simon looks away, but Apex on the double sets up Mezzi for the clutch. Lado arriving to the site and Mezzi out with a headshot.
Hard-fought round win for Vitality in awkward positions, but boy do they handle it well. A scout, pistols, and an MP9 for Legacy in this final round, and they've got a player without Lux.
Yeah, looking very likely now we see 8-4 for Vitality.
And when this smoke clears, they'll start moving into a mid to B split. Oh, that's an awkward sound cue.
Yeah, loud dismount gives away information of 2 players around there, and that's going to be Mezzi to clear out the first. They're going to be at high alert looking for the second.
That was the loudest sound cue.
Yeah, right into the sand, like smash down. Lato gonna be cleared. Flames has no problem killing him out. He knows the other player's there, so Flames just executes him from behind. We've got Sats in 1v5, and it's just a matter of time before that 8th round comes on the board. Apex runs right past him, and he still gets away with the kill. It's Vitality looking for 26 in a row, and they're only one half away from doing it.
Is given over.
A lot of utility about to be tossed out, so you'll get that info and drop it quick. Joe Beretta's unleash. Damage done. Rob's taking one. The distraction with a flash. It's Lux to take his own teammate down, so it's stopped.
Dude, I cannot believe he got that first kill. I cannot believe how instantaneous that first kill was. ZywOo's going to add on top of it. You've already got a player.
Oh, and he just walks through the smoke. Like, he gets the first kill, but not that one.
Well, look at this, too. Flamesy's like, okay, he's here.
Mezzi knows Flame's going to take it from behind. 9 rounds. And Mezzi was talking about that being the next goal they're focusing on. But this could be the start of their side quest, you know? They could get another notch on the ESL Grand Slam. Quick long play out here from Lato. Going to be traded by Flames, so numbers still even.
Yeah, they're at like that stage of a game where you have like 5 side quests like partially completed. You've got like, you know, you have potential for a second ESL Grand Slam in 1 year. You've got the major coming up. You've got an era building and a sentiment around that that's growing each and every time you win.
They are the main characters.
You're breaking all these records of winning streaks and tournament winning streaks. So yeah, you've got about 5-6 quests going on at once if you're Vitality. You're nailing all of them as well.
Yeah, speedrunning the main storyline as well. Well, they've got Rops coming up, MP9 coming in with a second kill as Mezzi Sadsin strikes into action all of a sudden, and this would be a 1v3 clutch as he's up against Rops. Half HP, grenade goes a little bit too early. So Sadsin not going to go down to the utility as Rops takes the pause.
Yeah, but I mean, look, you don't need to say anything crazy about Rops and clutches, but you give him a minute in a clutch to work with, I think Rops can do some crazy things. He's so good at playing these scenarios. You could see him now playing a little bit passive. He was jumping along the wall for information. So at the moment, he's not playing to commit to anything he finds. Oh, immediate headshot. That's nasty. Well done.
Gonna have ZywOo unleashed with a flash just to have a quick peek to see if anybody's pressuring up Cat. Quick grenade as well down onto Dumao. The long hit hasn't necessarily gone the way of Legacy. A lot of damage being done.
Yeah, but Vitality need to be careful because they just gave up catwalk defense. They're coming back to it now. Good frag from Flamesy, but they could still get pinched. This is important. ZywOo with one. Rops adds in, and there's the kills all streaming out. Rops can't peek again. He's got to bail out of the fight.
But Apex still stepping up. A second kill from Apex, and Sadsin is asked to clutch again. This time against Apex.
18 seconds.
He's going to smoke out the CT cross. Look for the fight on the way, and Sadsin back-to-back clutches. This one against Apex.
I can't believe he never slowed down. He was always committed to that fight after the smoke throw. Or the Soul AWP. Round 18. Lead has been cut down to 3. And Legacy is going to put it all in a fast play towards Long. Nissim, the first one out. Instant headshot. Flamesy hits the deck. And Long in control of Legacy.
And already we're looking at Vitality being pretty low on nades. And a player down.
Oh, miss smoke on top of it all.
Well, great start for Legacy into this round. Start to close that gap to just 2. We're going to stay focused on the SA site. There still is quite a lot of resistance here for Vitality. You've got Apex just moving through the smoke, making some noise on it as well. Nissim trying to track him back to the car, but Apex able to come out on top of it. Goes into the smoke, back to safety.
You know, I remember an Apex statement he made in an interview that our team needs a little bit of crazy in certain positions, and I'm the one who can provide that crazy, because that was a crazy push, but it's brought him right back.
Well, there is a play in towards the B bomb site conducted by Lux, so he's got the information. The problem is the bomb has so far to run. You can see it's tentative about getting to that position, and because Vitality have short control, they can make the quicker rotation.
Yeah, but they don't realize it just yet. It hasn't clicked in yet, the rotation all the way around to the B-bomb site.
Oh, leg
not
shot.
Scoped in. Leg shot. That's rough for Sadsin, but still the B-bomb site. They have no clue. Rops is going to shift over. He's dead.
There's no way he checks this corner. There's no way he looks for Lux. And so Lux, the trigger discipline, he could get 2. He could get 2 kills from this. He goes out into the open, he tells his teammates to wait, and he gets both kills. Rops and Mezzi gone. ZywOo to step up, and is there any more for ZywOo? He's not alone. He's got Apex beside him. And the French connection looking to get back into the site. ZywOo straight away. He's up first. Dumao knocking one down. It's just all about the Galil as Dumao taps away to the head of ZywOo, and this comeback is truly on.
Yeah, it is. 3 rounds in a row now coming into 1v1s and clutches. All 3 of them going the way of Legacy. First for Sadzin for 2.
Yeah, waiting for that mid prong to the approach. Lux to get in position. Rob's feeling the heat, realizing he can't tank any damage from utilities, so has to be clean and precise, surgical on his peaks. Robs and Mezzi both go down. ZywOo and Flames locked out. This is for 10-10, and there is no way in which you get back into this 2v4, surely. So they realize that. They start to back away, and so with Vitality conceding, it is going to be a tied game here on Dust 2.
So Flamesy just trying desperately to hold on to the M4. Bomb timer coming to a close. Flashes out. Flamesy is blind. He's dead. Op now for ZywOo. Not taken away yet. First shot is his. So is the second. Op remains in his hands and will move forward into round 21.
We're talking about 5-7 in the hands of Mezzi and MP9 for Apex and Flames.
This is a really bold call from Vitality as well. A double op setup they've switched into.
Going aggressive into the tunnels. Nissim on the other side, and it's worked out early, at least for Robs.
Yeah, I mean, Robs is a very proficient opper, especially in the roles and positions that he plays. He's obviously done a lot of work into making sure that he can be a dangerous double op option for Vitality. Opening pick here in round 21 to give them a 5-on-4.
Here's the second op, and it's going to be a missed shot due to the flashbang, but Apex is going to step up instead. It's going to be one for the MP9. Lux to trade it out, and Apex going down. Nice response from Flames, and those engines fire up again.
Bomb being planted. Sadzin, didn't know he was exposed around the edge of the smoke. Wanted a little bit more time. Lux is going to try and work the unwieldy AWP. Taken down by the pistol. And look what it means to Apex. Getting the boys fired up after a long 6-round drought.
Unless Mezzi does something spectacular solo, it does not seem like a reality in which Vitality will hold on to it. So Rob's coming back.
He's got a molly, and he sees the utility streaming over the walls just now. Perfectly timed, so 7 seconds bought.
Buying time, spraying down. Mezzi needs to get out of that, and he will. He'll take a few steps forward to safety. He's just dodging utility, ducking and weaving. Here come Legacy. Plan B. Barrel into ZywOo's 5-7. He shreds 2 before going down. Doesn't even need the primary weapon to find impact. Here's Robson's turn with the AWP. It's not a kill though. Flames will, and Flames nearly locks out on map point. But it's Lato surviving and just about 10 HP with 8 seconds left. He's sprinting. He needs to get a move on. He needs to, and he hasn't got the time for it. Lato can't make it. And Vitality just hide away with the final 2 players. It is map point right at the end. Series point for Vitality.
They get funneled in the waiting arms of ZywOo. One chance for Vitality. For Legacy, it'd be a long, hard-fought comeback gone to waste. If they can't win this, and it's a 5-on-4. Lux down by Flamesy.
So a 4v5 to convert into overtime for Legacy. It's been an impressive run, regardless, here in the second half. Bringing in the fight to Vitality. Now walking into ZywOo. Strikes in the first. Gets pinned behind cover. Goes back again, but the second time of asking will not result in a kill.
HP.
Apex gets one from the burn away. From death, he will still strike. Flames waits, coiled in the middle of the bomb site. A moment to strike up, and the man to close. It is Vitality who will go 26-0. The streak will continue. They were pushed to the brink here on Dust 2. Legacy with a comeback.